The top three appear to be Trump, Cruz, and Rubio, with Rand Paul moving up quite a bit this last week. It looks like the fact that Donald Trump skipped this last debate really seemed to help Rand Paul. First, it moved him up considerably in the polls when he was left out of that first debate, because he utilized that time very wisely to take questions on social media and to talk about issues in a thoughtful way that would not be allowed in a debate, as sad as that is. The debates really don't cover much in terms of issues. They don't allow
What's your favorite fantasy football team?
Yeah, exactly. They don't allow the candidates to get out of this really tiny, narrowly defined set of issues that they talk about, not only every election cycle, but every one of the debates. Tell us what your tax plan is going to be. Tell us what the levels are and the rates are, and so forth and so on. And they all brag about that. If they're a governor, they brag about how many jobs. But out this last debate, it allowed a more serious discussion of some issues, because Trump wasn't dominating the debate as he always does, and so Rand Paul was able to talk about some of the issues. So with those two turns of events, he's moved up in the polls, where I'm certainly hopeful that he's going to have a stronger pull on. They don't think that Obama has done enough in terms of the number of wars that we've gotten ourselves involved in.
Well, they want to make sure that the military-industrial complex is well fed.
That's right. That's right. And so that's one of the things that has hurt Rand Paul, is that, you know, he's really kind of a guy without a man without a country, in a sense, because a non-interventionist foreign policy is not something that sells well in either party. Both parties really want to have a war, or really war parties.
Now, guys, I have a special guest I want to bring here in studio. You guys know Mrs. Clinton has been out there in the campaign trail, and she's been very busy. She's too busy to go watch the Benghazi movie. But if you're watching...
Well, hopefully she's not back in our IT department.
I think Alex is ready to, and she can just continue to lie.
And to say that she was never, I mean, she was never assigned a state.gov email address. So everybody knew. It's not that she was given the option and then, oh, I just decided to use this one because it was easier. No, this was a deliberate means with which to bypass the federal records management there in the government. This was premeditated.
Well, if these are overclassified, then what she needs to do is just call up her former employees at the State Department and give them the same instructions that she used to give them via email, and say, well, I want you to send this information to me. So if it says classified on the top, just cover that up and copy it over and send it on the fax machine anyway, you know,
or like with a cloth.
Yeah, cut and paste this so that you can get this to me. I want you to send this to me. I don't care if it's secure or not. Just get that top secret classification off the top. And that's essentially what she's telling the State Department now.
Right, and that's the kind of president that she's going to be. What difference does it make?
Well, I put lives at risk. Cut all the corners, and for your personal convenience, because she said that it's just easy to have it on her phone. Not that you couldn't access it from the phone.
She had three phones, an iPad, a laptop.
Didn't she have like a book that she put out, had a picture of her using her phone or a BlackBerry?
Yeah,
that was on the back of her bus, actually, when she was there for her book tour.
Okay.
They had a